Welcome back to my channel, everyone. We've had a new update quite recently, and as part of a new update, we've got a new gameplay mechanic. We now have a new Luminum Lab uh, as part of the game, so it goes up to 5 levels. I've upgraded mine to level 3 to push ahead on some of the research to get a really good estimate of exactly how much aluminum powder you will need to get tier 11 troops. So just to give a little bit of an overview over what this new Luminum Lab gameplay mechanic is, well, it's very simple. Now you can lose aluminum powder, which you can get by exchanging rare minerals or aluminum itself, uh, and you need that to research new research options. These new research options are actually quite good. Leader training, I mean, it's once you upgrade that 5 times, an extra 1,000 in your squad deployment cap, which is good. Offers HP, offers penetration, boosts attack, defense. This one's quite good as well. It increases rally capacity by quite a lot, so that's like having another command center as well. The top three are quite useless training research options, I have to say. It just reduces resources when healing, when training, um, increases healing speed, which is okay. But the big ticket item for everyone will be tier 11 troops. So I haven't gone through all the research options to get tier 11 troops, but what I've done is I've gone far enough to make a reasonable estimate for how much it will cost to get tier 11 troops and how much it will cost to get tier 11 troops for all three troop types: defenders, attackers, and rangers. So how did I do my estimate? What I've done is I've upgraded Defender HP enhancement to level 6, which you need a level 3 laboratory to do. So I now have level 7 costs. I don't have level 8 costs, but I was able to put that into an AI program. And it's, for people that really want to know, the first 5 levels of this progression was behind what it called a bottleneck S-curve. But as soon as you hit level 5, the game abandons the S-curve and snaps into a perfect, clean, quadratic progression from level 6 onwards. So what that means is I've got an estimate, a sort of model, a sort of mathematical model for these hidden values. So I've got a reasonable estimate based on the upgrades I've done to HP enhancement over what 0 to 12 will cost here and 0 to 12 will cost for aluminum troops. So I've plugged all this into a spreadsheet and I've got all the costs, and I'll go through it with you, but I just want to sort of caveat that this is an estimate. This is an estimate based on the game developers having some idea, sort of process and some methodology for actually how much these research costs, how much they increase by. If it's just completely random and arbitrary, my estimate's not going to be very good. But from what I can see from my little AI model, it seems to be that there's an S-curve for progression, and it hits into a quadratic progression, which is, I think, a reasonable estimate. So if we look at leader training, the first level, this is known cost, so it will cost you 16 aluminum powder, then 25, 41, 74, 108. So the total cost is 264 powder to get that. Defender HP enhancement, the total aluminum powder costs 1,154. Now, the 8th tier of this is an estimate, but it's a pretty good estimate. And I'm not fantastic at maths, but my AI program is, so that's estimated that. Ditto for precision strikes, so that's going to cost 1,154. Aluminum troops was a bit more interesting. This is quite a massive aluminum cost. The first upgrade costs 83, which we can see, then it jumps up to 93, 110. And then when you get to like level 8, it's 371. Then when you get to level 12, it's 851. So the total aluminum powder cost here is 4,102, which is a massive amount. Then when we get to these upgrades, shield enhancement and focus strikes, it starts off at 54, but then when you get to level 12, it goes up to 822. So shield enhancement and focus strike each cost 3,754. And let's not forget that when you get to aluminum defender, it costs 2,236, and 55 days of research speed ups you need as well. So I haven't calculated the speed up costs, but I've just looked at just strictly the aluminum powder costs, and these costs are quite sort of sobering. There's a lot to this. So the amount it takes in aluminum powder to go from leader training from the first level, max out precision stroke, defender HP enhancement, aluminum troops, focus stroke, shield reinforcement, and aluminum defender to get your tier 11 troops. That's 16,148 powder. Now, how much would that be in aluminum? It's a 10 to 13 exchange ratio. That would cost 12,422 aluminum. And so you might want to say, well, how much would that be in a cost value? Well, if you get the best value pack for aluminum, which is $49.99 for 600 from the Ultimate Pop-Up Pack, that would mean to get all this research done, if you're just buying all the aluminum and not collecting it every day for free, that will cost you $1,049. So, sort of to put that in perspective, if you want to level all three troop types to tier level 11, that will cost you 48,444 powder, and aluminum that would be 37,266, or just over 3,000 for all three. So these costs are quite sort of staggering, really, because there was a player called Colosseum who did some really good, who plotted the data, who worked out the costs to get from all the buildings from level 1 aluminum to level 5 aluminum, and that was 18,000. So to put this in perspective, to get all level 3, all three troops at tier level 11 will cost more than double of what it costs to get all your buildings to level 5 aluminum. So the costs are quite sort of staggering. They're very high, so just keep this in perspective, that if you do want to rush, it's going to cost quite a steep cost, actually. But you just have to bear in mind that now we can do radar missions. I don't have any up at the moment, which is unfortunate, but you can get aluminum from doing radar missions every day, and you can also get aluminum powder by exchanging rare earths. And I mean, I've got a ton of rare earths, and you get rare earths very easily just by leveling up your exploration missions. I'm on 7.7 hard, and you can get these every day, so that's quite easy as well. So yeah, it's quite a big time commitment it's going to cost to get this. I wouldn't be too worried about it. Might be good just to. My plan is I'm just going to rush ahead to get the lab to level 5, so I can unlock all the research options. Because if you do want to get tier 11 troops, you do need a level 5 lab, and as you progress the labs, you do get a bonus to research speed as well, which is it's not much of a increase to research speed, actually, but it's just 0.5% every time you go up, but it's still welcome. So yeah, it's a big new upgrade. It's a high cost, but just take it day by day. You can get aluminum every day just by doing radar missions and just synthesizing it. And there's lots of sort of events where you can get aluminum as well. So just expect it to take probably about something like 6 months of light spending or more casual spending to actually make a significant dent into this research. But there you go. Okay, well, hope you found that video useful. This is the Lord signing off.